start talking and then you're like, yeah, I get that too. So what I want to talk about today is I took the assessment to figure out how I communicate best. One of the things I'm well known for within my family is my many filler words that I put into a simple request, such as my title. So, can you give me that cup? So, if you have 2 seconds and 30 minutes or something, if you don't mind, can you get me this thing? Yeah, that's usually me. I always kind of wondered though, how my dad could say something so direct and be just fine with it. I was confused. I took this assessment this week to learn more about how I communicate. I discovered that and this is something that I somewhat knew about myself, but I'd never really seen it in a form where I took a quiz and it revealed a response or a result. So, I discovered that I hate conflict. I hate it. So for me, what I tend to do when I request something is I tend to go in the softest, most gentle little, don't want to be any sort of bother, but if it's not an inconvenience to you, do you mind doing this thing? So here's what I learned this week. My communication style is that I care about people and other people's emotions. I never want to communicate in a way that will offend or make anyone feel like they're in the wrong. My dad is the exact opposite of me. He is the most direct and to the point as you can get. I realized that as a communicator, and if I'm going to continue in this path of speaking, I need to learn how to be direct. My first thought was, okay, so the next time I need something, I'll be like, hey, kid, yeah, you, younger brother, yeah, give me this thing, or I'm unplugging the TV and you're never gonna play video games again, ever. I don't think that's gonna work. I needed to learn how to be direct. My communication style is something that I've always grown up thinking, how can I help other people? How can I serve other people? I always viewed being direct as too harsh. I'm going to give you 3 different examples of my communication style in different situations. One is going to be where my communication style is not very effective. Second one is going to be where it could get my point across, but not as well as I might like it to. And my third is going to be where I fit right in and what I say just flows. I need something. I'm angry at someone. I'm upset, I've been hurt. I will approach the person and say, you know what, kind of what you did was wrong and I don't really like it. Do you think we can change that? Fortunately, the person I'm talking to is someone who will only accept what I'm saying if I'm being very direct, such as my dad. My communication is not something that he's going to hear as clearly, as opposed to something if I was like, Dad, here's the situation, here's what happened, here is how I reacted to that, and I didn't like the way that you made me feel. That is something I need to work towards. An additional situation, I co-taught a public speaking class when I was in high school. It was filled with my best friends, but I was also put in a position of authority. My issue became, I have my friends here and I want to have fun, but I'm also in charge. I could not, using my communication style, I naturally bent towards the fun and energy. Therefore, I lacked authority, and I could not put my foot down to tell them what to do. So although I engaged with them, and they enjoyed it, and I was able to bond, I was not able to lead as effectively. The third situation. I have a friend who's in need, someone who is hurting and needs to be listened to. I can approach them with soft words, saying, I'm here to speak the truth to you, but I will not directly call out what you have done wrong. I'm here to listen, and I'm here for you to share your heart. Although this might be the area that I flow best in, that I work best in, I've learned that with my communication style, in order to be effective in all branches, in situations where I need to be direct, I need to learn how to be direct, which means learning how to say what I mean in an appropriate tone. In the situation where I'm torn between friends and authority, it is bonding and love, but also saying part of love is correction and leadership where you have responsibility. And lastly, in the area where I do love, which is coming towards people and being there for people and connecting and not creating conflict, I can know that that is where my strength is, and that I can take people who might need a little bit of teaching in the area of gentleness and kindness, and I can slowly begin to coach them how to use your words in an effective way so that when we are the types of people who are more direct and to the point, slowly teach them how to sit with someone, hear their words, and be supportive. So the important thing that I learned is that there's no form of communication that's bad or wrong. You just have to be sure that you're aware of your situation, and also you're aware that at all points there are opportunities to grow. So I encourage you today, find and discover all the different forms of communication and figure out where you